Hey everyone, my name is Bamadian and welcome back to another video. Today, this video is going to be centered around The Sims. This is a game that I have not been playing for a while. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit more chill. I want to react to some very cursed images relating to The Sims. All of these images were found on Reddit. I like to browse subreddits relating to The Sims, and I've gathered quite a few screenshots that I thought were very funny. I haven't looked at these in months, by the way. I've been planning to make this video for months. I've been re-recording it and it doesn't come out the way I want it to. This is going to be my last take. I forgot what the images look like, so I'm just going to go ahead and react to them. I don't know if there's going to be Sims gameplay in the background. Trust me guys, I'm really trying to get myself to open up The Sims and play it, but I just can't. This is not a game that I spend many hours on. I used to back when I was younger and my parents didn't let me play violent video games, but now that I am an adult and I have the freedom to play literally anything else, I play other games. But yeah, let's go ahead and open my folder here. It looks like there's 66 images in total. So let's go ahead and go through them real quick. And this first one is a video. I actually do remember this one. This is actually the first ever post I saw. Basically what happens is the Sim enters the dressing room and the camera points at her dressing up, which that's a bit creepy. Luckily in the Sims universe, all you have to do is do a little spin and you magically have new clothes. But still, the context behind this, that's very I don't know who put the camera there, but that's funny. My Sim suddenly became racist out of nowhere. I do not remember this post at all. Every time I go into the Sims 3 subreddit in specific, there's a lot of really funny glitches and bugs, and this is one of them. Of course, I don't want to make light fun of making blackface, but I don't know, it's just not very appropriate in this type of game. How did that even happen? Is this like makeup or something? That doesn't look very nice. On vacation and found this genius townie catching some rays. Wow, she's just like me for real. Quick story time. I went to the beach like once, and I remember I just stayed in the hotel because man, the sun on that year, on that summer specifically, it was brutal, and I just stayed in the hotel with my air conditioner, and I was just chilling there in the couch. It felt really good. That was the best vacation ever. But yeah, it looks like this townie went all out and she put in a towel in the middle of the hallway, I guess. It's very interesting, you know. The intelligence of Sims 3 townies is a force to be reckoned with. The game is open world, and I guess it makes the townies do weird things. Found Jenny in the shame corner. Yeah, so there's a picture of this woman that's sitting in the air staring at a wall. That is such a mood. So yeah, this is the first Sims 2 related post, which for those of you who think The Sims 2 is the perfect game, there is in fact bugs. It's not as bad as The Sims 4. It's a very unstable game. I hear a lot of people saying their worlds get corrupted, but it still has not happened to me yet. Why is my child turning into a freaking mutated strawberry? I tried removing mods, but he's still like this. Is he bound to be a strawberry his entire life? Send help. I do remember this image. I actually think about this image once in a while, and I feel like the funniest thing on this image is how stretched out the texture is. But yeah, this is a very cursed image. I don't even know if this is considered a bug or if this is just a mod. How do people get into these situations? Like, I've been playing The Sims for a while, and this has never happened to me, but who knows? I don't know how common this stuff is. My infant's going to Nam. Kira is now enlisted to fight in the war. She will ship out in 24 hours. So yeah guys, this baby, she's gonna go to war. She's probably going to be traumatized, but it's whatever. It's all for the sake of keeping America free. Just what are you doing in class, Parker? Oh my gosh. I actually vividly remember this one post. This was around the time when High School Life first came out. Man, was it a buggy mess. This is a very inappropriate bug. I don't know what the devs were thinking. They just didn't test out the expansion pack, and yeah, stuff like this did happen. I actually saw a bunch of screenshots of this. Help! So we got this dwarf, I guess. I don't even know what this thing is supposed to be. Look at her neck. This is the stuff of nightmares. I don't know how I managed to play The Sims as a kid, because I do remember there was a bug like this that made your Sims either too short or too tall. The Sim is very ugly. I'm just not gonna lie to you guys. Hi, this image goes goes hard. This is a profile picture material right here. Her forehead is so big we can play tic-tac-toe on it. Holy shit, what is this? We have a picture of some goat horse thing. Yeah, I think your game is haunted and that's the devil himself, and he's going to get out of the computer and go haunt your real life instead of your Sims life. Man, why did I save this? This is so cursed. I don't like his eyes, how they're all spread out and they're really small. This looks really ugly. Let's move on. All right, so this image right here, it doesn't have any text. Sometimes pictures, they tell a story. So we have this woman, but if we zoom out, we get this nurse that's running away, and look at what his thought bubble looks like. Who knew that The Sims 3 was a very realistic game? Despite all the supernatural stuff, this seems pretty on par with what would happen in real life. You know, can you really blame him? He's a nurse. He has medical stuff to go pay and do, and he gotta take care of a child. Why is this woman giving a taxi ride to 3 dogs? I take back my statement that I said that The Sims 3 was realistic. Some things in this world you're just not supposed to question just because. Also 69 comments, nice. My sim is such a great DJ that this poor woman preferred peeing herself to missing a second of my Sims show. I'm telling you guys, The Sims 3, it's like the funniest Sims related subreddit. I really do recommend you guys go there if you plan on visiting Reddit one day. So you have the woman that's still standing on top of her puddle, and then everyone is thinking about her. Meanwhile, the DJ is going hard. This is such a beautiful screenshot. This deserves to be, if one day the internet gets wiped and the world ends, I feel like this image would encapsulate what humans were. Hopefully give a clear image on what we were doing in the 21st century. My sim came back from work with a dinosaur statue on his head. How do I get it off? Force error, reset did not work. So I actually saw a bunch of reposts of this post. Everyone just seems to repost it every other month. So I do remember this one when I first saw it, and I just thought it was funny how there was just a dinosaur on this guy's head. It's just so random, especially when you're just scrolling through your feed like nothing and you just randomly see that. It holds a funnier effect when you least expect it. She's so pretty. And then we have a picture of a fairy cyclops thing. You know what, I'm going to agree with you, she's pretty. I was gonna make an eye joke, but nothing came out, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. So 2 of my Sims had their first kiss on separate platform levels. I don't think that's supposed to be a kiss. I'm pretty sure they're doing something else. I think she's enjoying that. Oh my gosh, this is the part where the horses first came out. We have this magnificent picture of Sim doing her business in the bathroom, and meanwhile this horse that's clipping into the sink is staring her dead in the eyes. Oh my gosh. I remember when the ranch expansion pack first came out, we got so many cursed screenshots of horses. Yeah, these next few posts are going to be insane. So we have another one. Alright, so we have this sim that is sleeping. Now you might be wondering, why is he mad like that? Yeah, so we have a horse right here, and he's that is so based. This is such a based horse. You can see that there's little hearts on top of the bed, so we can definitely assume that he has a partner and he was doing the woohoo, and the horse just came in and interrupted them. Motherfucker, it does not take 14 fucking hours to say goodbye to the puppy. Okay, so The Sims Free Play. This is a mobile version of The Sims. I also visit this once in a while. Trust me, man, it takes 14 hours to say bye to a puppy. I had a dog as well as a cat, and it took me a while to say goodnight to them. It's just really hard to say bye to them. Unfortunately, the cat did run away and my dog passed away. May he rest in peace. It takes a while to say bye-bye to the puppy. Paparazzi breaks into my house and photographs my sleeping Sim. Oh yeah, sleep for me, snore for me. So yeah, this is that's creepy, and yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I took a screenshot of this comment. Bro is just chilling on top of the fridge. That is so real. What have I done? We have another dwarf sim here. Like I said, this bug is pretty common, but like, man, I really like this screenshot specific because you can see a normal sim right next to her. That just makes the screenshot even funnier. Oh my gosh, we have this picture. All right, so I'm just going to give you guys a second to figure out what's wrong with this. You're gonna see a reoccurring theme in these images. If you have not noticed already, the horse is he's let's just say covering the child up with his feces. This screenshot is disgusting. It's not even that funny. I don't know why I saved it. All right, so next up we have a little video of a dog and a girl that are playing. You know, they're having a good time, and then all of a sudden the dog just decides to take a piss on the girl. So yeah, there's your golden shower. It looks like she got upset and she thought of the dad or whoever that adult sim is. Those two pictures are really nasty. Why do I have pictures of animals shading and pissing on kids? That's not, I don't think this is something that I'm supposed to have in my hard drive. We have a picture of this sim that's cooking, but it's not a very traditional meal. Why is the cat's eyes like that? That looks very painful. I don't think the cat is enjoying that very much. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have cat for dinner tonight. All right, so up next we have a wedding photo, and she's in a bike. If I ever decide to get married, I want my wife to pull up in this. Also, I just noticed how depressed they look. That is so sad. Toddler triplets, thank God for tablets. Sims is the only game where iPad kids are just as developed as normal children. It's very scary the direction the next generation is going on. It's going towards. I have hope that when they grow up they act more normal, but as of right now, iPad kids, they're different. And The Sims is I guess The Sims 4 in specific, it's a very perfect dollhouse where nothing goes wrong, so I guess it makes sense. The iPad kids are just as developed as the normal kids. Alright, so up next we have my sim won't get off the toilet. It's been 4 hours. What the fuck? Yeah, I've been there. I've been in the toilet for a while, and yeah, she's probably constipated or something. You have the toilet and the shower, and then right next to the shower you have the counter and the stove. Just imagine you're cooking up something and then you're like, oh, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and now your food has poop particles or whatever. That can't be healthy. That's health code violation right there. All right, so next up we have this video of sim that's writing the thing in style here. She's very talented in it. I don't know what it's called, but I've always wanted to do that in real life, even though it's kind of scary. Look at her go. Doris learned how to play dead. Doris has lived a good life filled with bones, balls, and barks, but it is now time to lay down and make her way to the big dog park in the sky. That sucks. Like I said, there was so many re-records of this. I originally recorded this video when my dog was still alive, and I remember I said that I knew that the day is close and it's gonna suck when it does eventually happen. A week later he actually did pass, and it really sucked. It's already been a while since his passing. It's already been like 2 months. It sucks when a dog dies in The Sims, but it really sucks when he dies in real life as well. All right, so moving on, we have the sink is on fire. The sink is indeed on fire. Now, how did that happen, you may be wondering? All I did was wash a bowl of hot and sour soup. Yeah, I guess if you suck at washing dishes, you have a chance to burn the sink. I remember in The Sims 3 everything was very flammable for some reason, but yeah, everything would just burn in The Sims 3, and apparently sinks do light up on fire once in a while. Apparently it's something of pipes or whatnot. I don't even know. I'm not a plumber or anything like that, but it does happen in real life sometimes. And I just took the biggest dump. Want to see a picture? Okay. I don't know what kind of mod lets you have these messages, but I want that mod. I would love to play that. My sim went on a date with this guy, and he started playing with his toys when he went home. God forbid men have hobbies. You might think that playing with toys is a bit odd as an adult, but hey, like I said, it's The Sims 3. You can't question the world because the Townie AI is it's special. It's very charming. It's a very charming game. I'd like to order a new cat, please. And then we have a picture of this thing that barely resembles a cat. I'm pretty sure you can't just order a new one. You're gonna have to put it down, whatever it is. My decorative planner of oranges is confiding my child. Sometimes I get lonely. How do you guys get these glitches? Do you just mod the game until it's unplayable? Because I've never seen this before. But yeah, poor of Brianna, she's gonna get traumatized because some oranges decided to talk to her. My sim is building her portfolio as an architectural designer, but it's impossible impossible to capture the whole room, so I took a pic of my client's big jugs instead. I never really thought of The Sims to be a sexual or horny game, unmodded, because there's wicked whims, but this is a very weird picture. It never crossed my mind to take pictures of female Sims jugs. Yeah, this is very creative photography. Instead of being an architectural designer, you should have been a photographer. She's a cutie. And then we have a picture of this deformed thing. I love Ice Age. Why does this townie look like he'll be making an apology video for talking inappropriately to kids in 10 years? Yeah, he looks like he plays a lot of Minecraft. Sorry guys, I didn't know she was 13. We have this picture right here which just shows this kid saying my dad likes to fart. What is the context of this? I have no idea. It makes the screenshot funnier because the poster just grabbed their phone and just took a picture of the screen, and it just makes the image look grainy and it looks like something out of a shit post, and this is just this is very funny. Alright, so next up we have a picture of this guy that's painting his Sonic OC, Sonic and Pikachu combined. Whoever mods these sim games, I need a list of your mods because I want to play with these mods. The majority of the mods that I find, they're like pregnancy mods and realism mods. I want something funny like this. Alright, so up next we have a video of this sim that's reading her newspaper. And then all of a sudden this other sim comes by and she just steals the newspaper. I remember I was actually alive before cell phones, when you would poop, you would look at the newspaper. I wasn't of age at the time, but I do remember my dad, he would read the newspaper while doing his business. And ever since then, I would associate the smell of newspaper with poop. This sim just stole her only source of entertainment while doing her business. So this is actually my favorite post. I actually have this saved on my phone. She keeps farting and staring at me during sleep instead of working, and I want you to really pay attention to her facial expression. I remember I saw this in that same night because I like to browse Reddit before I go to sleep. It's just something that I do. I lay down and I browse Reddit, and then in the middle of the night I just randomly woke up. I remembered of the post and I just I just started laughing. This is the best post that I've seen on my sessions of browsing Reddit before going to sleep, and I still think about this image once in a while. Alright, so next up we have a picture of a family eating on a dining table, and it looks like the dog is doing a bit of a disservice to this guy. The guy doesn't seem to be very happy to receive this golden shower, I guess. How do dogs even get on the table? I haven't really played with pets a lot, but I don't think dogs climb into furniture. I'm pretty sure cats are the only ones that do that. Why did my sim turn into a potato? Help!
In case you were wondering, yes, I'm still a potato.
It looks like this poster got a golden award, so that's cool. So when you get a kid, you have to shower them because they can't shower themselves. Now look at this very intelligent sim that washes both her dishes as well as the baby in the same container. This is a very great way to save on water and time. I think that's very epic. Subscribe for more parenting advice, by the way. I saved a picture of my sim rummaging through trash to my phone. Phone thinks it's golf. So for those who do not know, if you use Google Photos, Google tries to guess what each photo is about, and it looks like Google figured this was golf and sports, which I mean, is Google really wrong? Come on, just admit it. We have this little bear going through a horse. Now of course this is a pretty common occurrence. Unfortunately, some kids do have a chance on having that bear phase. If you show this to someone who doesn't play The Sims, they're definitely going to be confused and they're gonna think this is modded. But alright, so next up we have a Spider-Man over here. He's climbing the wall. I'm assuming he's trying to get into that bunk bed that's in the other side, but man, if you just ignore that and you just see him climbing the wall, that just that's really funny. I like that. Next up we have a picture of the Goth residence. I do not want to know the implications of this. I'm just going to go ahead and move on. Whoever created this, if you're in this group, I want to talk. This is one of the ugliest dogs I've seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh, I hate this dog so much. Yeah, I really want to read the comments from the original post. Oh, urine, I think that's what they called in the toilet. So that's a very respectful way to treat the dead. Just imagine someone just decided to flush them down the toilet. That would be pretty epic. Alright, so next up we have a picture of these guys that are looking looking at a hamster. Honestly, this is such a me and the boys type stuff. I remember we went to my cousin's house. My cousin had a little hamster. We were all just surrounding the hamster and we were all saying hamster, and that's the hamster doing hamster things. All right, so next up we have an animal. I don't even know what that is supposed to be. Is it a dog, a horse? I think that's from The Sims 3 based on the background. Like I said, it is a very buggy game, and the character morphs, they tend to get distorted, and this is probably one of the weirder ones I've seen. I don't know what kind of mods this person has to the point where the horse gets deflated like that and starts to clip into the floor. I would get nightmares if I saw this in my game. Alright, so oh my gosh, this image is so cursed. What the hell happened here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's very good for the baby's health. Picture is worth 1,000 words, you know. A baby with a mustache and a beard. I think that baby swapped places with the man that you saw at the beginning. Alright, so this is a very old Twitter screenshot. I actually remember I saw this years ago. I resonate with this picture quite a bit. 12-year-old me creating the perfect family in The Sims while my parents argue in the living room. That's pretty accurate. Mentally, I am a seagull from The Sims 4. I've had this obsession with low poly birds in The Sims, and yeah, that's pretty much how I'm feeling mentally as well. This is peak graphics. This is what 2016 cutting edge graphics look like. Wait, did The Sims come out in 2016? Let me just verify that. 2014, sorry. And that's cutting edge 2014 graphics. Alright, so up next we have this video of a mom that's carrying her baby and still doing push-ups at the same time, because you have to keep the grind going, you know. So yeah, don't let having children stop you from working out, and she has some very impressive balance to do that with no arms. So we have a picture of this tombstone right here. It looks like it's just in a random place, and then we have this sim that's walking on the sidewalk. We can assume that she's a necrophile. Let's just move on before anything dicey happens in here. My sim decided to serenade the mailman in his undies this morning. Now this is a sight to behold. Being a mailman must be really fun, apart from getting chased by dogs all the time, but don't question everything that happens in The Sims 3. It's a very wacky and lively world. Alright, so up next we have this post that says, I can't believe a nanny smoked in front of my baby. Oh my god, she's trying to put the baby to sleep. Skull emoji, quite literally. So yeah, I guess that's a pretty effective way to put your baby to sleep. Subscribe for more parenting tips, by the way. Had so many fires on the lot at once that this fireman just stayed for a few days to watch over the baby. All these posts that I screenshotted, they're like months in between each other, and I don't know what's with the babies and burning and fire. Maybe it's a message, but I'm just gonna ignore that message. Right now, I'm sitting here looking at you, trying to see things from your point of view, but I can't get my head that far up my ass. I actually have this saved on my phone, and I really want to use this insult on someone, but I have not had the chance to. Maybe one day, but yeah, this is such a creative insult. We have Sims got divorced and their child's face turned into this. We have Mario, I guess. I don't even know what that is supposed to be. If she's supposed to be sad or if she just grew eyebrows and mustache. Yeah, that's probably a face I would put if my parents divorced. That would suck so much. That's the most depressed child I've seen in a while. There, please say something. Congrats on coming out. Love you. It's okay. I've suspected for a while. Does anybody know how to make the sim react negatively? Anyways, let's move on. Help, why is she so big? Like, what is she carrying in there? Hey, you know, some people are just like that. They might not be fat, but they are thick boned. I like how she's just towering over this child, and he's like, there's an entire moon covering the sun or something. That was the last screenshot. I'm not gonna make a follow-up video on this since I don't use Reddit anymore. That made for a pretty good video, and I'm really proud of how this one came out. Hey guys, it's me. So that house that you were looking at, the time lapse, I actually finished it, kind of. It's fully furnished, and I'm going to show you guys. Please don't laugh because this is my first house. When you enter, we have the living room, which yeah, I was placing these furnitures. I'm really annoyed at this big space right here. I should have less of these right here like that. It's really difficult to actually fill this blank spot out. So right here we have a dedicated gym room. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the walls. This was originally going to be a garage, but I still don't work on on the exterior, by the way. I'm planning to have a beautiful garden right here. So up next we have the kitchen. This is probably my favorite. I really like the Sims 4 lighting. I don't think that it deserves that it gets a lot of credit. Like, look at this. I really like the windows and how they look like that. And yeah, this just looks really beautiful. I would definitely love to chill here. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, this is screenshot material right there. We got the room right here. We got Ethan's room, I guess. The little posters are clipping, but it's whatever. This is a pretty cozy room if I do say so myself. I don't really know how to use clutter properly, but that's what I have. And then if we go this way, we go upstairs. We have a little hallway that goes down here. So let's start with the first room. So yeah, this is the master bedroom. This looks really good in my opinion. I really like the way this came out, especially the walls. It just has that fancy feel to it. They have a dedicated bathroom, which wow, do I love this bathroom, how it came out. I'm just remembering that I forgot to put a bathroom downstairs. And then we have this window right here. Speaking about the windows, this is what the house looks like from the outside. Two things. The windows don't really look that great. The roof, it's a mess. I do not know how to do the roof. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do some thingy majiggery with the walls, but I just didn't do that. I was working backwards. I was doing the walls, and then I did the furniture, and then I did the walls again, and then furniture. So yeah, I was not prepared very well. So this room right here, this is the kids room. It was a spare room, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put a boy versus girl. And yeah, this is what I came up with. We got grandma's room. This room also has a dedicated bathroom, which this is a much simpler bathroom. I feel like I should make this a lot smaller, but whatever. Up next we have this room right here. This is probably my favorite room. I feel like I would love to sleep here, especially because of the window and the lighting. You can just see the sun rays coming into the bed. And to end things off, I'm just going to do a quick cinematic recording of my house.